What's up guys, Yegi here. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is all about lashes. For this tutorial, we're actually gonna do a layered look. So not only we're gonna isolate in layers, and what that means is we're gonna apply the extensions on one layer at a time of the natural eyelashes, but we're also gonna use a different curl on each layer. To be more specific, in the bottom layer of the eyelashes, we're gonna use a B+ curl, and then the other layers of the eyelashes, we're gonna end up using a C+ curl. Okay, so some clients, sometimes their layers are really close together like that. So when a client's layers are really close together, it almost looks like they have one layer or they're all together. It's hard to see specific layers. In other times, clients can have layers that are kind of further apart, and that's when it's easier to isolate in layers and be able to lash in layers. Okay, so if you've tried in the past and it was impossible to lash in layers, probably your client had lashes that were really close together like that. The ideal client for lashing in layers would be clients who have further apart layers, okay? And there are some clients, you'll see it very clearly, they're super apart horizontally. With that said, for this client, she had good eyelashes to be able to do this look for her, and we did the bottom layer as a B+ curl to give it almost more of a layered look, which made it look more fluffy and I want to say wispy as well. For the lashes, we're using the Yegi Beauty 0.05 mega volume lashes. Okay, so they are easy panning lashes, makes your life a lot easier, and the B+ and the C+ curl are an average curl. For the mapping for this layered look, mixing the curls, we are gonna do a doll eye or an open eye, or some people call it a round shape, and we're gonna use a medium length. We're gonna put the lengths 12 in the very center, and it's going to be very symmetrical. Okay, so if you were to divide the whole eyelashes in three parts, for most of the center part we're going to use lengths 12. Okay, and then the inner and outer corners, we're going to divide it into 3 sections, and we're going to taper to the 12. So we're going to use 9, 10, and 11, and same on this side. And that will give us the look for the layers. Okay, so we're still using the same lengths when we're using the B+ curl and the C+ curl in each layer. All right, well, I wonder what you guys are gonna think. I know a lot of people have been asking for more wispy sets and more natural looking sets. I think this mapping gives you a really good outcome with that. So hope you guys enjoy, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Here is the mapping and all the product info. If you guys want to see it in one page, make sure to screenshot it for your records, and let's get on to the tutorial. First thing we're going to do is we're going to use the Yegi Foam Lash Wash, and we're going to cleanse the client's natural eyelashes. We want to make sure the natural eyelashes are really clean before we start the application. This will make sure that the extensions are going to last and you're going to have good retention. Please do not skip this step. If you don't want to do it while they're laying down, make sure you send them to the bathroom and have them cleanse their eyelashes with the foam cleanser before you start. Now, the cleanser is really good to be used, especially if you're using an eyelash cleanser like this one, because it is tear-free, it is gentle, and it puts the natural lashes at a perfect pH in order for the adhesive to work properly. Oh, and also don't forget to sell a cleanser to your clients. This is how you can make a little bit of extra money, but also educate your clients to make sure they wash and keep their natural eyelashes clean. This is the #1 thing that would help them avoid infections, irritations, any discomfort, burning, anything like that. So make sure that you are doing them the favor and at least mentioning about a lash wash so they can keep them clean on the daily basis. Oh, on the side note, at yegibeauty.com, we do sell them in bulk for a discount price for lash artists, so you can buy it and resell it to your clients and make a little bit of a profit. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to use the under eye patches to hold down the client's bottom lashes, and also use the blue sensitive tape to hold down any baby lashes that are still not being held down with just the under eye patch. I actually prefer to use tape over the under eye patch so you're not forced to put the eye patch too close to the eye, and the chances of it sneaking up and getting in the client's eye and making the eyes red is way less likely, okay? So that's kind of a key thing to do, but the under eye patch is a little bit lower, but use the tape to finish taping. Now, right after you tape down the bottom lashes, since we are going to isolate in layers for this specific look, first you needed to make sure, as we said, your client is the right fit, that they do have kind of layered lashes, and you're going to be able to isolate the bottom layer out. Now, we're going to use the blue sensitive tape again and tape up all of the natural eyelashes so we can isolate only the bottom lashes. And that's where we're bottom layer of the upper lashes. Sorry, that's kind of confusing, but you'll see it in the video. And that's where we're going to put the B plus eyelash extensions. We had forgotten to prime the client's natural lashes, so that's what we are doing here. And you can see for the left eye, we only have the bottom layer of the natural eyelashes kind of out, and you use a tweezer to pull those out of your taping. And then we're gonna go ahead and write our mapping on the under eye patch area so we have a clear guide of which length is gonna go where. Now you still want to use your isolating tweezers and isolate that bottom layer of the eyelashes as good as possible. You don't want to just be sticking the extensions on there. Now, if the bottom layer of the eyelashes are more sparse and nothing is nothing's touching together, you can just glue that fan or the extensions on it. You don't have to isolate too much in detail. But again, our goal is to make sure that we're not sticking any natural lashes together, that we are sticking the volume fan on top of one natural eyelash and keeping our work as clean as possible. Another thing you want to make sure you pay attention to is as we're gluing on the fans, they are not more than double the thickness of the natural lashes. If they might be too heavy for the client's natural lashes, and that's when they can twist and turn, cause irritation, or even just be damaging the client's natural lashes in the long run. So make sure you're not doing that. One other thing you can be focusing on as you're gluing the extensions on top of the natural lashes is you want to make sure you get as closest to the lash line as possible, but you're not touching it or gluing on the lash line itself. We don't want to clog the hair follicles or the pores and again cause irritation or discomfort to the client. So all of these lashes that you guys see in this bottom layer of the natural lashes, these are all the B curls. After that is when we're gonna let go and isolate more eyelashes from the top and release them below. And those are the ones, or the remaining lashes are the ones that would have all of the C plus curl on them. I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. So here is one option of how you can release or let go of the rest of the top lashes. Now at this point, since we are going to do the rest of the layers a C curl, you can let all of them go from the tape and just apply the C plus curl on the rest of the natural lashes and you will get this effect. But if you want to make your life easier with isolation and you still want to isolate in layers, this is how you would do it. You would use an under eye patch to hold down those extensions that you have already applied for the bottom layer, and then we would release more top eyelashes that we can put the extensions on, and then just like that we're going to release more and more every time until we're done.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Come in just.
And we are gluing the fans or the extensions underneath the client's natural lashes. Sometimes when you're lashing in layers, the natural lashes kind of stick up or they're pointing more up, and it is a lot easier to glue underneath versus on top of the natural lashes. So keep that in mind. If you're having a hard time gluing lashes on, try gluing it underneath or on either side of the natural eyelash instead of the top. Our main goal is to make sure our base is bonded well and attached and it's not lifting. It doesn't matter if it's glued on top and the bottom and the sides, as long as the base is attached nicely and evenly.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside.
Here is how you are pulling out some of the natural lashes very gently in order to apply more extensions on them. You can use tweezers and it kind of looks like it pulls, but the client doesn't really feel anything as long as you're going gentle and you are using a sensitive tape that's not going to be really stuck on the hair and the skin. Now over here, we forgot to actually hold down the lashes that we just lashed that layer before letting down the rest of the top lashes. That's why we kind of had to tape them back up and do that process all over again. So make sure you're always getting the lashed lashes out of the way to make your life easier.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
Now that we're done applying the lashes, we want to release all of them and we want to check to make sure nothing is stuck in the bottom before we untape the bottom lashes. We don't want to untape right away because in case something is stuck, we don't want to pull them out. And of course, we're going to finish up with the Yegi Super Bonder to make sure they're going to last as long as possible and she can be ready to go right after her appointment. She has no downtime. She can shower, swim, do everything she needs to. Well, thank you for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and remember, if you go to yegibeauty.com, we do have all the products for sale and we'll link everything below. And we offer classes in person, online, one-on-one and group settings. And we also do free motivational content on theyegiproject.com, or the YouTube is also called the Yegi Project. So make sure to check us out there. And of course, engage with us on all social media platforms. I would love to get to know you guys and help grow together. So until next time.